Reminder, the following video was made for educational purposes by adult medical marijuana patients in California. If you are underage or live somewhere where medical marijuana and/or marijuana are illegal, do not try this at home. What's up guys, Chubbs here, askchubbs.com. Thursday, May 1st, happy May Day. Putting together a quick video explaining a comment that I made in my last video. But before we get to that, for those of you that are active on Instagram, just a quick reminder that I have a new page that's located at askchubbs. For some reason that's hard for me to say, but check it out if you're active on Instagram, at askchubbs. I post a whole bunch of pictures that you're never going to see here on YouTube. A lot of cool shit. So the other day I made a video, and in that video I dedicated a portion or a song to the city of Anaheim called Suck My Dick. It's a great song, appropriately used, and oh, sorry if you guys hear some noise back there, the cleaning lady's here. She's going to be making all kinds of ruckus. I made a song, and I made a video, and in that video I dedicated the song to the city of Anaheim, and I made a comment that could be a little bit misconstrued where I said that the video or the song was dedicated specifically to the city council, the city planners, and not the people, the dogs, the homeless, or anybody else in Anaheim. And speaking of dogs, YouTube user Junebug decided he got pretty pissed off, didn't like my comment, and had to let me hear about it. Made something to the effect of, I'm a piece of shit and homeless people help build my business. And I wanted to make a quick video and just kind of go over a couple of incidents that I had with the local homeless in Anaheim on the corner at the intersection of Beach and Ball. Dabs. Cheers. Yes, that's a hot nail, and yes, it still tastes damn good. The first incident I had, or the first run-in I had with the friendly people of Anaheim, the friendly homeless people of Anaheim, was when I pulled into the parking lot one day at what was then the Beach Ball Club. Excuse me, a little delayed dab cough. And what I found was, or what I saw, was my landlord being chased around his car by a big, giant homeless dude who had a brick in his hand and had already smashed out two of my landlord's nice Mercedes, smashed out two of the windows in his cars with the brick, or with a different brick, I don't know, maybe same brick, but he was chasing him around his car, and the homeless dude had a bit of a limp, so he couldn't run that fast. So my landlord was on his phone calling 911, not even panicked at all, calm, cool as can be, cool as a cucumber, as they say, and just kind of jogging around the car. The guy would stand there and threaten, kind of like faint and, throw the brick at him, kind of a little head fake right there. My landlord would duck and dodge, and then the guy would kind of limp around this side. And the cops finally came, they arrested the guy, and the guy was going off, saying that he put up with enough of that bullshit in Vietnam and he was over it and he was going to get revenge. What the fuck? My landlord is Korean. Lovely incident number 2 that I had with the friendly homeless people of Anaheim was when I came in one morning, or when I got a call one morning from my staff letting me know that someone had attempted to break into the shop. Of course, we had cameras all over the building, on top, inside, around, everywhere. So we had the entire thing on film. And of course, it was one of the local homeless dudes who we see out front just about every day. He decided one day he was going to try and break in and come up on whatever he could come up on. He had no skills at all, no lock-picking skills. He didn't even know how to break a window. So he didn't get in, but we had footage of him attempting. So the next day we called the cops. They came down, looked at the footage, arrested the dude, took him away. The third time I had the luxury of dealing with the homeless people in Anaheim was when I came in. This was like during the middle of the day, in the summer, probably 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I pull up in the parking lot, come walking in, and dude is standing right in the downstairs lobby of my building, just hitting the crack pipe. Like it's a normal thing. And I look over at him like, what the fuck? He tells me, go ahead and call the cops. I'll be gone, or I'll be done and gone before they even get here. Right back at it. Wasn't even fazed by me, didn't even care, not a fucking care in the world. Finished his fucking rock and calmly walked out. What the fuck? Incident number 4, keep in mind these are in no specific order. I was just pulling up in the lobby. I don't remember what time it was. Again, this is, mid-morning, 10 o'clock in the afternoon or in the morning. And as I'm walking up, someone's walking out, and when a member or somebody, I forget who it was, but they're like, I think someone's gonna take a shit in your elevator right now. I'm like, oh, beautiful. So I go walking in downstairs, the elevator doors are closed, I hit the button, the elevator's already down, ding, it opens up, and sure enough, some dude standing there, bent over, pulling his pants down, trying to take a dump in the elevator. I wasted no time. Grabbed him by the scruff, drug his ass right through the lobby, slung him out the front door, and he's looking at me like I'm the crazy one, like what the fuck? Like, dude, you were taking a shit in my fucking elevator. You're the crazy motherfucker, not me. A lovely altercation number 5 occurred when we had a couple that we referred to as Bonnie and Clyde. They were kind of, you know, homeless locals. They were always raising hell in the parking lot. One time we get a member that went to the youth. They come in, they buy weed, they go use the bathroom, they come back. It's like, dude, I think someone's having sex in the bathroom. Oh, another, once again, lovely. So we go and check it out. Sure enough, fucking Bonnie and Clyde are just going at it right in the middle of my fucking men's bathroom like it's a normal thing to do on a fucking weekday morning. Call the cops. Sure enough, boom, they go to jail. Number 6 on my list is actually should be number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, and that is fights. The number of fights that we saw the homeless people get in amongst each other, as well as with patrons of the different businesses, and again with my landlord and the other business owners, just countless. I mean, we're talking dozens and dozens. Everything from a very loud argument, a very loud verbal altercation with some chest bumping, to pushing, to punches thrown, knives brought. I mean, just all kinds of insanity went on in that parking lot that we just had no control. I mean, nothing to do with. I just happened to sign a lease and be in that neighborhood. Item number 7 on the list is vandalizing cars. It was definitely not unusual for someone to get all cracked out and either on purpose or on accident bump up against your car, lean on your car, key your car, scratch your car, antennas broken, windows cracked, all kinds of shit. Luckily, my staff only, well, not luckily, a couple people had shit happen to their cars there. But most of the time there was a lot of pimps and hoes over there. The pimps would pull up and they'd have all kinds of beef with the homeless dudes, so the homeless people would fight with the pimps and fuck with their cars, and it was just fucking nuts. Item number 8, the most fucked up item on the list in my opinion, is we saw one dude, he had a dog. This guy was pushing his shopping cart and he had a dog with him on a leash, and the dog was either tired or dead or something, but he was just dragging this dog behind him like a fucking sack of potatoes. We definitely called the cops on this guy, and they said that they couldn't do nothing about it. So one more reason, fuck you, Anaheim. Items number 9 and 10 on the list, Bonnie and Clyde, the homeless duo, back at it. First we had her calling the cops on him from, I don't even know how she got a cell phone, but she was rolling hard that day. Said that he tried to rape her. Cops come, they both go to jail. I don't know what the exact story was. And then number 10 is they get out of jail. On the same day that they get out of jail, they go to the internet cafe with a box cutter and try and rob it. Armed robbery, cops come, they go to jail. So those are 10 reasons why I personally have issues with the homeless people of Anaheim at the intersection of Beach and Ball. And if you can't understand where I'm coming from, then maybe you should just go over there and hang out for a couple days and see how fun it is for yourself. So I hope that clears things up a little bit. If I offended you guys out there, if any of you guys have been homeless at some point in your lives and that kind of rubbed you the wrong way, I apologize. I've mentioned it in a couple videos in the past. And it wasn't long ago that I lived in my truck myself, so I can definitely relate to the struggle and what it's like. But that doesn't change the fact that the fucking crazy ass crackheads in Anaheim fucking suck. Cheers. You know, it is what it is. Not only my staff, but a lot of the members dealt with the craziness, the time we were there, the 2.5 years we were there. Thank you guys very much. But it's time to wrap it up and call it quits in Anaheim. I'm done. So if you guys have any questions, any comments, complaints, use the comment section below. If you guys can do me a favor, make sure you subscribe. You know, mouse over the little pot leaf in the top, click the subscribe button, or thumbs up this video and like it. It definitely helps. I'm Chubbs, askchubbs.com. Peace.